Oh man, so Pikmin 4 is out. I played it, I finished it. Well, I didn't exactly 100,000% it, but I beat the final boss, did all that stuff. Basically, got every single treasure in every area except for one treasure, which I'll get into later. But yeah, the point is, Pikmin 4. I played Pikmin 4. It's a game I played, it's a game we all played, a game we waited 10 years for. Well, that's not fair to say, because it's not like we started waiting for Pikmin 4 the second Pikmin 3 came out, right? So I don't get why people say it's been a 10-year wait. But the point is, a long wait. So was it worth it? Yeah. You see what I did there? I made you guys wait for the answer. And, I mean, it was worth it. Was my answer not worth the wait? The game's amazing. I don't even know where to start. I mean, I guess I'll start with the overall size of the game and how long it feels compared to the past Pikmin games. If you were to ask anybody who's finished Pikmin 4 and the past 3 Pikmin games, I feel like the majority of people, including myself, would say this. It feels like this game ate the other 3 in terms of length. It is a long experience, and that's amazing. That makes the wait that much more worth it for me, in my opinion. It's just like, it took me almost 40 days to complete the main story of this game. That's saying a lot, and that's chalked up to the fact that the caves are back from Pikmin 2. We have Dandori battles, Dandori challenges. The maps just feel that much bigger. There's a lot more treasures to collect. It's just a big game chock full of content that never gets tiresome, at least for me. And I didn't even mention the night mode, but I'll get into that later in the vid. So yeah, there we go. I'm gonna delve into spoilers like from this point on. I can't give specific timestamps, but yeah, if you want to know my general thoughts, this game's amazing. Go play it if you haven't already, but I'm sure a lot of you have. I'm probably late to the game on reviewing it, but yeah, spoiler territory now, because I need to get into why I love this game so much. This game has something for every Pikmin lover out there. If you're a fan of 1, you'll see some nice callbacks in this game. A fan of 2, same there. A fan of Pikmin 3, okay, that's where you lost me, because I'm not too sure exactly if there are any, like, significant returning things from Pikmin 3 and Pikmin 4. But as far as Pikmin 1 and 2 go, man, like, enemy-wise, dude, the enemy variety, there's so many. I believe there's 110 enemies in Pikmin 4. Obviously, most of those are returning enemies, but there are a lot of new ones. A lot of them are variants, but they're really fun to look at. And, oh, geez. I mean, Pikmin 2 enemies, dude, they make a return in this game, and they make up most of the boss fights. And if any other game did that, they would not, like, we would not let it slide, right? But since it's Pikmin 4, and you're seeing returning enemies from Pikmin 2, we could let it slide because it's been, what, 20 years since we've seen the Water Wraith, right? Someone fact check me in the comments. I don't feel like going to Google and editing this video, but yeah, I'm saying it's been 20 years since we've seen most of these enemies. So I don't know if anyone's going to complain about them returning in Pikmin 4, especially in all their Unreal HD glory. Okay, and since we're on the topic of enemies, I guess we could segue into the difficulty of the game. A lot of people were worried that this game would be really easy, especially because of the rewind time feature. I wasn't worried, but I still thought it would be a really easy game given that rewind time feature, and oh my goodness, could I have not been more wrong. At least in my experience, this game fooled me. This is the reason I'm saying this game is insane, because it gives you all these options at your disposal, like Ochi and the rewind time feature and a bunch of upgrades. And it prepares you for, like, it being an easy experience, because look at all these tools you have. Like, you could use them whenever. I could not have enough tools to save my life near the end game of Pikmin 4. I was praying for Ochi to have his full health by the final boss. I needed more bomb rocks. I could never have enough. It's like, this is mostly a testament to how difficult most of the final caves are, especially the final cave, for me at least. And yeah, it put me through the ringer. Spoiler alert for the final cave. Like I said, we're in spoiler territory now, so don't complain. There's 20 sub-levels in the final cave where the final boss is located, and I was not expecting that, because I was used to having like 5 sub-levels max for the caves I was exploring. So when I saw that I was only going up like 5% at a time through each sub-level, I thought that was like a mistake or something, or I wasn't understanding something. But nope, that just meant we had 20 sub-levels of pure boss rushes. And oh my gosh, dude. What I'm trying to say is, thank you, Rewind Time, for existing. Because there are sub-levels in the final cave that make me wonder if Nintendo was like on something while designing it. For example, the Empress Bull Black sub-level in the final cave is insane. Remember, if you played it, you know which one I'm talking about. They put the Empress Bull Blacks in the little room where it can't even breathe. It can only roll around. You can't go in front of it or behind it. You have to use these little, like, sprouts to jump over it. These little, like, fountains. And, oh, wow. I must have used the Rewind Time feature at least 10 times there. So, I'm sorry, Nintendo, for ever doubting you, for thinking that you were just going to hold our hands throughout this whole experience. That ending, it just made up for all of that, for all those doubts. Jeez. That could, once again, just be a Dan Dory issue on my part, but hey, it got me, and I respect Nintendo for that. I praise its difficulty. It's not too hard, not too easy. It's probably right under Pikmin 2 in terms of difficulty. And yeah, so Pikmin 1 is easier than Pikmin 4 in my opinion, and then Pikmin 3 is easier than Pikmin 1. So yeah, there's the ranking. I guess now I'll get into some of the negatives for the game, and they're really small and insignificant, but I thought I'd just mention them in case anyone else agrees. But one of the bigger ones is I'm not that big a fan of night mode. I only played it for like the required amount I need to play it so that I could continue on through the story mode, which I think was like only a few times. But other than that, I never went out of my way to go play the night mode. I just didn't find it all that interesting. But the reason I don't criticize the game overall for that is because I feel like it's just an additional mode. It's okay, I'll put it this way. If night mode wasn't in the game, I would still feel fulfilled with the main story we got from Pikmin 4, as far as like the content we got and how long the game was. So yeah, I just see it as a nice addition if you enjoy that kind of gameplay. It wasn't really for me, but hey, I'm glad it's there. That's just more stuff to mess around with. And other than that, I feel like that's it as far as negatives for this game. I guess I should take the S out of the negatives. It's not a plural thing, it's just one little thing. Overall, Pikmin 4 is an amazing experience, well worth the wait. And to put it this way, if this was the final Pikmin game we ever got, I would not be sad or mad about that in the slightest. Because I truly feel like this is the perfect Pikmin game, or as perfect as a Pikmin game could get. And that doesn't mean that the past games are bad, obviously. Pikmin 2 is still my favorite, but that's only because of the nostalgia it has on me. Like, that's it. If it wasn't for that, Pikmin 4 would be my favorite. But yeah, no, it's a near perfect Pikmin game, and I don't know. I guess I'm just sad and happy that it's all over. I don't know what to look forward to anymore. I'm in an existential crisis now. Thank you, Pikmin 4. I'm glad to see it selling well. If you look up on Google, apparently it's outperforming the past games in Japan, and I guess people in Japan are big fans of Pikmin, so hooray, right? Maybe that means Pikmin 5 is just right around the corner, and by that I mean like an 8-year, 5-year corner. That's enough of me talking. I finally want to hear what you guys think about Pikmin 4. We're here now. I remember I used to make videos asking what you guys thought would happen in Pikmin 4, what your theories were for Pikmin 4, but it's out now. What do you guys think about this game? Did you enjoy it as much as I did? Were there some things that you had nitpicks about that I didn't call out in this video? Let me know down below what you loved about it, all that good stuff. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to see some more Nintendo related videos, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, because that's all I basically talk about on this channel. And yeah, thanks again for watching, everyone.